This segment is sponsored by Petland.
Welcome back. I'm joined by Ron from Petland. Ron, we're talking about the responsibility of owning a pet. What do you need to know before you go ahead and get one?
There's so many things you want to consider on this one because we're all about like, I want a pet, I want a pet. I got a niece that she was all about having a cat. You know, she was at college, all sorts of things. And I just started working with her and saying, hey, there's a lot of things you want to consider on this. This doesn't like solve problems for you. This adds things that you now have to do. So you got to consider all these things. And I know it's obvious, but we get hung up in the moment and everything. So the first thing you got to consider is they have to poop. They have to pee, and you have to take care of it. So if it's a dog, well, you are going to have to let this one out. Are you capable of doing that on a every day, multiple times a day? Oh, well, I'm gone, 18 hours a day. Well, maybe you need to consider a different pet, like a fish or something like that. So first thing on the list, exercise is the second thing. Whether you're getting a dog, a cat, a hamster, they all need exercise. You have to provide that for them so that they get all that energy out. You get to get it out, they need to as well. And if it's a big dog, lots of energy, lots of running around and everything. So again, that goes right into the attention that they need. You can't just get this fish, dog, hamster, guinea pig, rabbit, ferret if you're not going to give them attention. And so you have to make that commitment on that. Getting down to cost, veterinarian costs, that can be significant. Know that when you get a little dog, it's small veterinarian costs, or it is smaller. When you get a big dog, everything multiplies up, as well as the food and everything else. It gets bigger. You get massive bags of food twice, every other week, where my little dogs, I get that big bag of food for sure every 3 months. So costs on veterinarian and food and everything comes into play. Hey, make sure you take care of all the little bugs that grow on them, the fleas, the ticks, the things that they catch when they're outside. You have to maintain them in order to have them comfortable, and you don't want that stuff in the house, because if it does, now you got a much bigger problem that causes all sorts of other things. So the allergies, the digging, the barking, what can I allow that? All those things that are very critical. And then the lifespan of that pet. If you have a 2-year commitment, a hamster is really good. If you've got a 15 to 20-year commitment, now you can start looking at those dogs and those cats.
Absolutely, Ron. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. And if you have questions for Ron, you can give him a call at the number on your screen. That number is 319-535-4206. And as always, this segment is sponsored by Petland.